What's up, everybody? I'm DalkielDamion, and I am back here again to play the Parasites. Now, we have taken a long break from playing this game because as much fun as this game is, and as much as I enjoyed it and playing all the different characters that I made for this game, it was time to move on and try something else and have some more fun. But I just got an email not too long ago, in the last couple days, maybe a day ago, 2 days ago, whatever. I'll have to look at the timestamp. And I was informed that Rab-Bit, that awesome one-person developer behind this game, has a new update right there. See where my finger is? And this is the Alpha version 0.1.2.5.0. Now, let's punch up the cool patch notes. Updates. So here we go. Ready? All right. Containers now have their own weight capacity limit. The era of backpack with 20 backpacks inside is over. What? Rab-Bit. Oh, man. All right, so I guess he caught on to a lot of us that were doing that. But a lot of us that have played the Parasites, and we've been playing the Parasites on and off since, I don't know what, a year now, I think. But yeah, we started walking around with items inside of items inside of items so that we could carry more stuff and we can have more, like, have more materials on us. Ah, that's a bummer. All right, fine. All right, updated UI interfaces, cool. Trading trader dialogue system. All right, we'll have to check that out. A couple of optional sex scenes with the trader. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait, am I playing the Parasites? Wait, what? Trader? There's a trader? And sex scenes with the trader? Uh-oh. This might have to be, we might have to do a couple different versions here. High calorie food now increases Anna's body weight. Body weight affects gameplay. Added reworked effects, drunkenness, and radiation. Well, okay, so he reworked it. So I remember when Anna got drunk and she was just like, she would hiccup and giggle. That was always fun. New disease system. We got new diseases. We got sepsis, pill overdose, hangover, alcohol addiction. I can't pronounce that word. Nausea, full stomach, exhaustion, coziness, back pain, hand injuries now. Uh-oh. Updated and expanded digestion system. Now certain food can also restore water along with food value. Previously, for example, a chocolate bar only restored food and didn't affect water at all. Now vodka or pills increase drowsiness and thirst. All right. Wounds now need time to heal. Bandages get dirty over time and you will need to change them. Wash the wounds. Okay, so yeah, before, when we would get injured, we would just wrap it, and then that would be no big deal. Sometimes Anna would say, I need to wash my wound. I need to get, wet. Now, the only thing I want to see if he changed that or he re-added that into the game. In the before time, when you would go swimming in the water, whether it was polluted or not, and technically all the water is polluted, and it would get clean, and that's how you would wash your wound. Then later on, Rab-Bit added the shower system in, so you have to build a shower in order to get clean now. So I'm curious to whether or not we could jump in on the water and wash our wounds, or we still have to make the shower and get clean. So, okay, that's cool. Good job, Rab-Bit. Thank you. With a broken leg, you can no longer run, only walk slowly. Well, I'm sorry. Anytime I broke my leg, I couldn't run. I could only walk solely or hop. I remember that kind of actually always worked. Anytime I fractured my leg or anything, I couldn't walk. I mean, of course I could walk. I couldn't run. All right, so that's cool. Let's see. Infected corpses can now be carried. And they have their own inventory. Wait, infected corpses? Got me on that one. Corpses can be burned in a campfire. Okay, so that's going to be... All right, that's all new. Because we didn't have that in the previous version. Punching now damages your own character again, as before. Well, that would make sense, because if he wants to make it realistic, if you go out and start punching stuff with your fist, you're going to hurt yourself. So that's cool. That's a realistic thing. Awesome, awesome. There's also a chance to injure your hand, making it hard. Okay, yeah. Okay, there we go. Making it harder to use a bow or firearms. A long time ago, I planned a muscle fatigue system. Now it's back. Or strain happens if the character carries heavy loads or fights with heavy weapons. All right, cool. Stomach indicator on the watch replaced. All right, we'll have to check that out. Don't forget that. We're gonna have to check. Remember how to use our watch. The belly now visually swells when full of food and shrinks when empty. Oh no! Our Oog-Lash character, we made her purposely all fun and goofy. Weapon weight now affects the character's responsiveness. New dodge animations, new roll animations, forward and back. Big mutant will now try to put out the fire when set on fire, and sometimes he can actually extinguish Molotov fire. But no, we ran through the whole map as of version, whatever the last version we were playing, and we actually never found a big mutant. On all the gameplays and all the characters I made and every place we went, we never found a big mutant. At least not that I can remember. Or did we? Uh-huh. See, it's been a long time since I played this game. Retextures some parasites. Dancing can be learned from journals. So we could dance now, huh? We got to find the journals. All right. Okay, so we're going to have to do some exploring. Buffed silent wardens can survive without a head. Now use 3 types of weapons. All right. Okay. Oh, boy. Large animals now have stronger heads. Headshots are extremely hard to land, and HP increased. Oh, boy. You will now receive different amounts of essences depending on the type of mob you kill. Screamer rework, Venus parasite rework, new mutant the queen. Okay. Animals no longer always play a damage animation, preventing infinite spam attacks. Good. Thank you. I remember that. New burning animation for infected. All right. Complete. Radiation rework. Cars, totems, and some mutants can now emit radiation. Well, they actually did. Not the totems, but the cars did. Depending on where you were. But maybe it wasn't the car, it was just the radiation. Complete temperature system rework. And I hope for the better, because, man, when we're playing our Anna Hardcore series, man, she was freezing every 5 seconds, but then again, she was completely naked, so I mean, of course, remember how many times we had to run to the fire? I made like what, 3-4 fires in that little container because she was always freezing. In the inventory menu, large backpacks can now be scrolled if they don't fit on screen. Okay, he did all right. Look at okay. So what else we got? Rework snow coverage logic in the on the character at the start. The parasites won't understand Anna's speech. You need to upgrade it. Oh, that's why. Okay, I thought there was a game glitch. All right. See, I'm glad. See, this time I'm glad I'm reading the patch notes. No, I loaded the game because I wanted to test out something, because I'm pretty sure he said that save games weren't going to be compatible. But you know me, the file manipulator. Oh no, I'm going to get my games to work. And actually, I think they really do work. I think I might have misread that. Maybe that was a copy paste from the last version, because I did have to. You do have to do for some file manipulation to get your character in game. Because you know, I've said it before. A lot of these in development games, when especially with the Last Barbarian, Rebirth, and this game, and then there was another game where anytime you upgraded to the newer version, all your stuff was gone. Your saved games were gone. Like, you couldn't continue. And this game, I was obsessed with finding out how to try to get my character to be in the new versions, and I did. And I have all of them in the 0.1.2.5, whatever it was before. But yeah, all right, cool. Anyway, let's see what else we have. New skill branch. Okay, updated map. New territories as usual. They're empty and still in development. New sleeping pose on the floor. New animation, sitting, resource research, and wound cleaning, limb eating. Wait, limb eating. Wait, what? Okay. Bullet hit marks now appear on enemy bodies. Cool. Sounds cool. Now Anna won't let you drink more than you need, so you don't throw up. Is that water or alcohol? Or both? Because before, when I was drinking water, I was just clicking it and drinking it all. And then a cool viewer mentioned in a comment saying you can use a slider bar to only drink a certain amount of water, so that you didn't waste the whole water, because water is scarce. You have to capture it in the water collectors, you have to boil it, all that good stuff. And so when you were just drinking the water, you drink the whole thing and be gone. Updated inventories respawn system. New items: Eastern dance journals, organic bones, 3 types of organic melee weapons, antibiotics, brain, eye, and tongue. Updated some new icons, various improvement and fixes. This build will be distributed not via Google Drive, but directly via... Okay. Well, that must have been before, because I actually got it through that. All right. Changes reduce the chance of berserk effect for infected. Reduce spawn rate of candy bars and soda. Reduced... Oh, okay. Increase the head slots. Then he's got a bunch of bug fixes. I will check all that out as we go along. So, again, I started the game just to see... I wanted to start a new game to see what was happening. So we're gonna click on new game, because that's what you would normally do. All right, so this is the cool part. I didn't actually have to manipulate any save files, because my save files, luckily my save files are good, but we're gonna double check that. Okay. But anyway, so in the last version, he upgraded it to this new system to where you could create different characters, and then you can save them as you see fit. So you could change your characters as you want, and then you could take any character you create custom-wise into any save game that you have. So you could use anybody in any version of the game that you want, which was always cool. This is our Hardcore Anna character. This is for the Hardcore Anna series. We took a break from it for a while, like I said, because we had a lot of other games we want to play. This is our original Anna character that we played the entire series through in version 0, what was it, alpha version 0.2.00 or something. I've played a lot of versions of the game. But I chose our original Anna, so I didn't have to customize anything. We should check out I didn't read any patch notes about any new customization parts, but we will go through and see if he did any changes for that, or I'll just read the patch notes and see on what we're doing. Now you go and once you go to, you have to go to the new game and select your character, then you back out, and then you go to load, and then you can load any save that you want. Again, these versions, these two here, are all the versions from 0.2, and I think these are 0.3, and then there's 0.35 somewhere, whatever. As you can see, these dates are generally 1/1 midnight, and then the last time we were goofing around was in April. So I haven't played this game since April, and then I just started this new one today. So we're gonna jump in here. So this is new. So we're gonna start in the cave. Day 0. Okay, and we have our Anna. I do have the cheats as prior in other versions of the game. I do have the cheats. I did turn the cheats on, so you can hit the cheat menu as before, and you come to sky weather, and you have your options to time, speed, day of time, length of day, length of night. You still spawn stuff. Now this is where it's going to be fun. We're going to have to explore. Yeah, I did a whole episode on I spawned all the stuff that was currently available in the game. We ended up finding out that clothes and other items are subject to change as far as color. Okay, because we spawned all of the clothes that are spawnable, but they are not all the items you can find in the game. As far as, especially like crafted items, weapons, there's some things that you have to find. You have to find in the game. You can't spawn them in the cheat menu. And I appreciate that Rab-Bit did it like that. Now here we got the parasites. Okay, this is probably the normal, the male nor a female. The shooter, that's the guy that has the biohazard suit with the guns. Big mutant, we're gonna have to spawn him just to make sure. We'll go outside and spawn him. Screamer, now we did meet a screamer in one of the versions of the game that we had, and he was that monster was not fun to fight. We have the slave, which is when you spawn or you can find, and then you have to put the head, you have to make a head, and then when you find them, you put the head on them. And then these two here are new. Okay, so we're gonna have to check those out, even though I kind of don't want to, because that's it's a spoiler, and I don't really want to do the spoiler for that. All right, so then we got your tab button now. So now you have, again, he has this. This is the everything in your vicinity is right here on your left hand side. Then he has right now he changed these icons here a little bit because he put this new option in here. And then you have up here in the upper right hand corner, you have your information on your character. Carrier, Anna, function, vessel, this resonance. Let's see, I don't know what that word means. Embryonic, but maybe I do. I'm just go with it. All right. And then you got I cycle this one here. I think this is new. I don't know what that is. We'll have to figure that out. And then your entities, that's what you get when you kill the monsters. Then you absorb the entities, and then you can use the entities at the totem when you make a totem. So we got a jacket, bulletproof vest, there's the backpack, socks, mittens, garter, undergarments, shoes, pants, so forth and so on. And then you got your hat, your mask, eyeglasses, earrings, and necklace, which we spawned those in the game in a previous episode. So you have your weapons and your hotbar at 6, I believe that was for the dynamite or Molotov cocktail. Once you make a belt, you could put all these in your hot bar, and then you could just quick there. See, there's the dynamite right there. Quick slot for grenades, Molotov cocktails, dynamite, so forth and so on, and quick slots for your food and water, which were always really cool to have. So once you get that, then you're cooking, because then you just click your buttons real fast and go from there. All right, so do we still? Yes. So shortcut, you hover over it, control left mouse button, and you quickly pick up your stuff. So we do have a torch in matches. So let's see. Is it still? Oh, yep. L for the torch to pull the torch out, and R to light, as you saw. Again, you can. So yeah, right there. So now, see, I actually there, right there. That's what I thought. I thought, like, I was like, oh crap! Did the language mess up? Did my game mess up? What the hell's going on? Why is it all like blah 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 blah? You know? Oops! No, you silly. Oh, we just wasted a match. Oh no! I'm trying to hit the F button to. So that's what he's talking about. Where now we have to learn the language. So let's check that out. So if we have a journal, this journal, oh wow, look at all the detail he put in now. So here you got journal improves mental state, and then you, I don't know, are we supposed to see all that stuff? USID debug and slot dimension debug and addition none. I don't know whether we're supposed to see all that information, but that's okay. So then we got food, water, sleep, stomach, mod, calories, body. So this is when we start going crazy, when we get our psychosis going. That's always fun. Now let's see, we got our gun. So we have to, already picked up everything in there, so we gotta remember that we have to come back in here and open those up. Oh, what? Oh, crap. Good job, Rabbit. Awesome. All right. I got lost immediately. I went the wrong way. Which is typical for me. But again, it's been a long time since I played this game. So can we find the exit right now? Wait a minute, wasn't this the... Oh shit. Oh no! Alright! We just went around in a big... Okay, cool. Awesome. Oh crap. Oh yeah, it's definitely been a long time since I played this game. Okay. Yeah, he's pointing this way. Alright. There we go. There it is. It is, yes, it has been a very long time since I've... What was the way to, put away the torch? No, we don't want to drop it. I forgot how to put away the torch. hole. We'll just... Okay. I did 2 small stones like before. Oh my god, I can't believe I forgot how to... No. I forgot. That is fucking funny. My big can meat, baby. Big can meat. Let's see, and there should be... Yep, there it is. Box, and there should be something. Yep, there it is. What? Blah, 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 blah. Hey, listen here, young lady. Listen here. Is it okay? How to, yep, okay, still it's R to rotate. So if you want to like... So where's our matches? Got matches in there. Keep our gun out. Rotate that. Okay. All right. Now. One, 2, 3. Wait, whoa. Why did you drop all that stuff? What did I do? Wait, what just happened? Oh. Okay. That's new. Okay, she never did that before. No, actually, we're gonna do this. Oh, wow. Yeah, well, she never did that before. We don't need this right now. Wow, she never... Wow, that's new. Okay. All right, what do we want to do here? This in our top. See if we do... Okay, so we're... All right, we got... It's a learning curve here. Because before, she didn't drop stuff from her hand when we equipped our weapon. That is definitely new. We want to put the branches in our leggings or our top. Otherwise, we're going to drop them. Oh, the vicinity loot was on the... Okay. All right, never mind. No, I mean, he had this in the last version, but it was on... Okay. He just kind of swapped. All right. Wait a minute now. Where is our... Where's our stats? Oh, there it is. But how can you be ground? We just... Oh, boy. Oh, crap. All right. Well, all right. That was... Okay. Let's test out the vicinity loot. We want to check the small stone. Okay, so it's... You did change it up a little bit. Searching the area. Mm-mm. Blah, 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 blah. There used to be, like, anytime you load the game and you try, some of the stuff won't appear in the same spot. So it's kind of like random. Oh, what was that? Mushrooms. We shouldn't be picking up stuff because you're going to be dropping it once you get your weapon. Oh, yeah, the graveyard. Oh, we don't have a shovel right now. You could dig up some thongs. See, okay, so there's an example. So the thongs that you dig up out of the graveyards, and as the previous version, the only place you could get the thongs is you had to dig up the graves. You can spawn now a pair of thongs, but they're not the same thongs as you would get in when you dig them up. Where are they at? There it is. Panties thongs. Right, so we'll just spawn them just for fun, right? So here, so they're kind of like, you know, caveman kind of, you know, thong. But the ones you dig up are completely different from the ones that you dig up. Yeah, that you could spawn. Whatever I said. So we are overweight already. That's cool. Nothing. You want to build a pickaxe, an axe first, or pickaxe, because then if you use a pickaxe, then you can break the big stones down into little small stones, and then you get the small stones, and then that's how you build. You can make your wood axe. Aloe leaves. Okay. Oh, you know what I want to see? Let's try something. Journal dance, journal dance, journal dance. Okay, so we got the journal dances in the spawn, the sheep menu. Okay. Crafted items. We'll have to look through. We'll have to do an episode and look through all the new stuff that we can spawn. Organic bone. There's the trap. Okay, we gotta find this trader. All right, so here, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna skip out of here. Close. We're gonna save it under our new test save. Okay. Did that save it? Slow down. All right, now we're gonna return to the main menu. We're gonna have some fun. Ready? Survival. New game. Oog-Lash. Back. Load. Oog-Lash. I don't know where we left off in the previous version. We should be in camp. We should be next to Rab-Bit. Well, we're not. Well, actually, we're not. But we are. We are in camp. Okay, this is the previous version of my gameplay. All right, this is from... You know, I'm going to get the... Let me get the call letters. Give me a sec. Okay. This is the game from version 1.2.3.2.5. Okay, if you've watched that series, our Oog-Lash, because look, we have our Rab-Bit the robot. We got Rab-Bit the robot. We got him to work. We got all the stuff hooked up. We walked him all the way from where we found him all the way back here. We have our totem pole. We have our shower, which we should actually check out. We should actually check out some other stuff, but you know, we might not be able to do that on this platform because you know we can't do that. So I might have to edit all that out. And then we came up here and we made a sofa and a bed because you could, you know, do stuff. You can have fun on the sofa, on the bed, and in the shower. And you can make different beds. Like this version of the bed is the better one to, you know, have fun with yourself and the sofa. I wonder if we can make different... Ooh. As you can see, I have all my stuff. But see, now if we can't carry stuff in our hands... I want to test to see like what the difference is. All right, so let's fly down. So the only oddball thing that I think I mentioned in a couple videos before is when you save and transfer your save folder into the newer versions, the environment reset. But everything else, if you've watched the previous the Oog-Lash series, everything's here. But what do you mean? Well, okay, we're talking about a trader. They're talking about new stuff in the game, and I'm just curious to see how much is, you know, not, you know, what functions, what doesn't function. Okay, so we took our gun out, we took our spear, we took our bow and arrow out, and we dropped all our stuff that was in our hands. So we dropped our dildo, we dropped our gas mask, and we dropped our dress. Yeah, we put that in the bulletproof vest. Okay, cool. We automatically equip that. We don't want to equip that. Oh, we don't have any, okay, so, Let me guess, we lost all our entities. No? We lost our entities, but we didn't lose our stuff. That's the other flaw. That's the other downside is when you do that is your entities that you collected throughout the game, they get reset to 0 when you come back over to the new. Hey, you. Oh. Is that... What? Was that her name? Oh, so we can... Okay. So wait a minute. Okay, yeah, so before when you kill them, they burned up. So now we can pick up... Okay. Alright. And we're supposed to do what with it? Oh, they have names now. Look at that. Function, cycle, essence, as cloth. Okay. And I want to find this crater. So we have a lot of it. Okay. Oh, wait. Oh, that's what we were going to do. Hold on. Okay. Watch. Crap. We might have to jump back and see. Let's jump back. All right, so anyway, there. That save actually did work. Here we are in the new version with Oog-Lash, Anna, and yeah, there's our rabbit. Rabbit the robot. Hey. I want to test something. Just in case. Just in case. Now let's go back and switch to our original Anna. Escape. Load game. And do our new game. And yes, the load of, like, let's say we were playing Oog-Lash, the language is, you know, currently still all jumbly, googly jumbly. All right, we're just, because we've played this game multiple times, we're just gonna do this. Character. Wait, disease HUD. Wait, what? Hold on. What was that? Disease HUD. Oh, I see it. Oh, well, yeah, we definitely don't want that on. So what's this? LARARLLL. Oh, left arm, right leg, left leg. Okay. All right. Okay, so he removed the marker robot, the marker bot. He had in the previous version, we came over here and he had a, like robot that not robots but marker bots that indicated character placement. Oh no, that don't. Hang on. Okay, so we got our. Okay, hold on. Q. Okay, so you hold the Q button, push the Q button to get your watch up, and then you kind of hold the Q button to flip. And according to this, it looks like there's some symbol in the middle. I'm guessing because we threw up, empty stomach. Because now we got two different colors on our watch with where our heart monitor is, purple and red. And then we have now where the sun and the moon is it's kind of like a shady purplish yellow. So I don't know what that actually means. I'll have to reread I'll see the bug fixes or the updates for the oh, this seems like this is new. Oh, here we are. All right, let's check out here we go. Again, I love the fact that Rab-Bit put in all the keyboard and commands right here in one beautiful area. We want to find where's map button now. Notebook, okay, notepad B. So it's not map bat, it's notepad. Okay. Again, like I just reminding you, it's been an extremely long time since I played this game. You saw when the last time I played it. All right. So we got nothing. That's cool. What's this? AP. We got control. Merger. Oh, so that's more. Cool. Got run on our arm, jump, bows, pickaxes, axes, just like before. Got a little comments in our journal here. It says, you know, find stone. Some of this stuff never really like grayed out, but that's okay. We have our build menu. They still have some question marks, just like before. I actually, in the other version, I never unlocked all the question marks in the previous version of the game. Look at all those. Got a shower, of course. Oops. Whoa. Nope. Sorry. Don't. No. Didn't mean to do that. And then if you click, and this was funny. This is hilarious. I mean, it took me forever to figure this out. And all the playthroughs and all the characters I have that you saw or you've seen on I never clicked this button twice. So if you click on the house button twice, you can move over to custom construction, and then you click it back, and then you can just build the items that you want to build. So we have our defense protection, okay, walls, traps, fences, stairs. This is our traps. Or engineering. No, I'm sorry. These are our traps down here. Engineering, crafting bench, tannery, store your logs, store your stones, store your sticks. This game we made a few of these in the hardcore Anna playthrough because we really needed the sticks. Windmill, and then, you know, solar power. Slaves, they pump this for energy. And then we got our traps again. All right, so let's check out the new map. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, so again, if it hasn't changed it, the map is upside down. So this is not north up here. This is south. This is north. And again, that awesome viewer that told me about the other thing told me about the map too. Told me that the map was upside down. So many videos ago. So just understand, I have multiple versions, multiple videos of this game. But it was cool that they were cool enough to let me know that. So I'll have to, we can come on here and you can add symbols to your map. So let's say there was an area that had radiation. I think you could, yeah, is that, no? Thickness? I actually never played with that. I never put any of this stuff on the previous version of the map. We just went for it. X marks the spot. That's your starting point, if you didn't know that. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna have to where do you think this trader would be? That's all I care about. I want to find the trader so I can have sex with the trader. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You see it? You see what I see? Hey there, sexy. How you doing? We have our photo mode still, which is cool. Let's see, we're gonna do that. I don't know. Close. All right, so he does have markers still. Was that the building we ran through? We didn't fly up there, huh? Okay. All right, well, you know, I'm just gonna fly around. We do have, we're gonna have to explore. We're gonna have to, like, we need to find. She's saying something. We're in a radiation zone. Tell by the grainy screen, like the grainy. So that is a little different. Well, that is weird that we can't communicate with the parasite now. Okay, we're at the starting point. Oh, please tell me he didn't like undo the berries. The berries were overpowered. Like, you could eat the blueberries and they were the best thing you can eat. Mm-mm. You and your mm-mm. Oh, this is a big map, dude. I mean, you might not think it, but if you've watched any of the other episodes of the Bears, it's a big fucking map. So this new trader that he's talking about could be freaking anywhere. Let's go up there. Let's check out. I see a crane. Uh-oh. Oopsies. Look, we got magic floating electrical. Let's get closer. Maybe it just hasn't loaded in yet. Give it a second. Nope. Okay, Rabbit. Got some floating items. See, there's an area there. There's a bunch of train cars. Oh man. Ooh, where's this area? Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Check it out. Hell yeah, baby. This dude's just floating in the air. Look, man, this guy puts a lot of work into this game. And the fact that he is constantly working on his project, that's just always, I always love developers and people that are constantly working on their projects. That's like the best part of any of it. And that's why I support developers that and games that do that, because they're working on their project all the time. You're not just subscribing to something and then they just abandon their project. This guy is constantly working on his project, constantly working on it. That's what I love. And the newer game that I was tried out from somebody called Swords and Slippers, they're currently working on their project too. They're, all these people they're constantly working on their games, making changes, making improvements, adding new stuff. But yeah, we could check. Whoa. Okay, there's another marker. Check this out. Holy crap, we got a basketball court now. Where's our basketball? Look, we could play. Get somebody in here. We can play some hoops. Right. So this is. I wonder. See, we should find. See, there was an. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we got a lot of exploring to do. So maybe we'll just. I don't want to make this video too long, because there's a lot of it at the beginning was us looking over the patch notes. So here's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna come over here and hang out with this guy. We're actually gonna take a photo with this dude. Because yeah. Man, we are dirty. We're gonna save it here. Okay, we're gonna save it under our new save. Our new Anna save. Wait, that's the right one, right? New. There we go. I just want to make sure. We're going to save it. We're going to end this episode right here. Because again, this was a lot of, I went over the patch notes and the updates and things of that nature. Oh, and then I was testing out, showing you that you can still use a save game from the previous version. At least I can. I hope everyone else can, because it was a bummer having to, for everyone out there that had to, plays this game and enjoys this game, that you had to start from scratch when the new version came out. But I'm going to jump out of here. We're going to end the video here, and then I'm going to start another video, and then we're going to explore the whole island. We're going to just fly around and check out all the new areas. How about that? Okay. So, until next time, thanks for watching, and have a good night.
I love you. Bye-bye.